What's up, guys? Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Destiny. And all last week, Guardians were competing in the Iron Banner for their chance at farming a God Roll Clever Dragon, which is currently one of the top weapons in the Destiny PvP weapon meta. And for good reason. It's a fast-firing pulse rifle with great base stats. In fact, its base stats are so good that even a clever dragon with half-decent perks will still have a relatively easy time outgunning a large majority of primary weapon archetypes. But the one perk that everyone has been searching for on this weapon would have to be high caliber rounds. And up until now, the fastest rate of fire pulse rifle that you can get with high caliber rounds was the PDX-45 or Hawksaw variant. In fact, it's one of the reasons why the Blind Perdition Year 3 Trials of Osiris pulse rifle was so sought after up until the introduction of the Iron Banner and the Clever Dragon, because it came equipped with the high caliber round perk. So why does everybody want high caliber rounds? Well, it's fairly simple, because it allows you to view kick your enemy's gun on screen and make them miss bullets against you in a firefight, even if their aim is true. But this is nothing new, actually. In fact, if you recall back to the previous Destiny PvP weapon meta, you might remember that the Mida multi-tool actually reigned supreme due to the addition of high caliber rounds as a bonus intrinsic perk, which led to the rise of the meta multi-tool, and ultimately ended up having the perk removed in the last April update. So, with Bungie already once conceding that having a fast rate of fire weapon with high caliber rounds might be a bit unfair, is it safe to assume that having a clever dragon with high caliber rounds is overpowered as well? Now, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say the answer is no, not at all. It's not overpowered. In fact, I was against the removal of high caliber rounds from the Mida multi-tool in the first place, as it offered a good balance between a long-range primary versus a hard-scoping sniper. But if you remember, once they removed high caliber rounds as an intrinsic perk from the Mida, snipers once again reigned supreme for the entire summer until Bungie finally increased the flinch on sniper rifles so that they were no longer dominant. And that right there is actually the problem with Destiny's PvP meta. It isn't the fact that things are overpowered, it's the lack of counterability within the weapon perks themselves that cause weapons and perks to become widely overused. But wait, Mac, isn't that the same thing? Nah, not really. Having high caliber rounds on a clever dragon isn't going to automatically make you win gunfights inside of Destiny. You still need to be on point with your weapon and your aim to use them effectively. Is it going to give you an advantage in a firefight? Yeah, it'll give you a little bit of an advantage, but will it turn a bad player into God's gift to the Crucible? No, not at all. In fact, if you want an example in Destiny of overused versus overpower, all you need to do is look in Year 1 Destiny when the Vex Mythoclast was a 2-shot kill in PvP. Having an automatic fusion rifle with the range of an auto rifle capable of tearing down even the most skilled Guardians in the blink of an eye, you were pretty much dead before you even had a chance to fight back. That was overpowered. The problem with Destiny's PvP meta is that the weapons and perks meant to counter these other perks are either underpowered or they lack the clear-cut ability to hard counter some of these perks. High caliber rounds wouldn't be that big of a deal if perks like Unflinching or Take a Knee actually hard countered the effects. Fast firing pulse rifles wouldn't be that big of a deal if high-impact weapons like the Lion Mila or Jade Rabbit had the intrinsic ability to stagger enemies like high-caliber rounds do without having to waste a perk on high-caliber rounds. Snipers wouldn't have to have been nerfed if either primary weapon impact actually played a larger role against them and their flinch. So no, I don't think that high caliber rounds or the fast rate of fire archetypes are overpowered. I think that those are right where they need to be in terms of overall effectiveness and time to kill. I just think that everything else in PvP is so underwhelming and underpowered by comparison that naturally the community is going to gravitate towards what's the most efficient means of killing in the Crucible. I'm tired of seeing people calling for nerfs to balance this game. How about we get some buffs and actual hard counters in the game to some of the more popularly used weapons and perks instead? That way we could promote weapon variety inside of the Crucible instead of pigeonholing people into this hard meta that you need to use in order to be combat effective inside of Destiny's PvP. So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. But let me know in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on this? I really want to see what you guys have to say. Like, would you like to see some of the more underused and underwhelming and underpowered perks be brought up to actually be effective and hard counterable to some of these other perks? Or would you just rather see the Grasp of Malik and this archetype get nerfed into the ground so something else can rise to the top of the PvP Crucible meta? But for now, I'm going to go ahead and take a rest because I don't know if you heard it this video or not, but the Wisdom Tooth has flared up again and I feel like absolute dog shit right now. So let me know in the comment section down below. My name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see y'all motherfuckers later.